Tawon Gabar Banya da Banya Shala. La Yashala. Imagine, we'll pull you out the dumb, turn to face the east, we do the prayers. The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabashmaya, Qadash, Hayah, Shemka, Malakwaka, Yahweh, Malakwaka, Daba'a, Ratazaika, Hayah, Aisha, Barataza, Kawa, Hayah, Bashmaya, Nathananawa, Lakam, Kal, Yavam, Wasalaknawa, Kabawatnawa, Kasalaknawa, Kabawathkinawa, Wala'a, Tabayainawa, Manasaiwan, Abal, Hawashinawa, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwath, Wahala Allah, Watha Parath, the Iwalamium, Aman. In English, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. Amen. Blessings. Bless Israel. Barakatah Yahweh. Why Yahweh Shai? Why Malaki Allah? Why Allah Hayim? Watazabaya? Alawap Yahana? Ha Alawapim? Hasaranyim? Hakotazayanyim? Hakakakayim? Or Hakwathium? Yahweh. Ba'ashin. Ba'ashin. Yahweh Shai. The water. Amen. In the English. Bless you, Yahweh, and Yahweh Shai, and Michael, and the angels. Commander General Hana, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you. So be it. Hakat, the power. Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Baba Kusha, Nathananawa, Hakat, Lao Power Ah, Ka Makawa, Suck Maka Allah, Waka Madawa, Hakat, Latahar, Hamatazarayim, Hakat, Lahakim, Hamathium, Hakat, Arakarath, Hatama Allah, Wagarashan, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Water, Amen. In English, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out. In the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you. So be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Aisha, Ayan Ya, Al Hayaram, Hayayan, second, Mayan, Yaba'a, Isaiah, Ma'ain, Yahweh, Aisha, Shamayam, Ra'aratza, Ayathan, Lamawat, Ragalka, Ayan Slaka, Al Yanawam, Shamarka, Hana'a, La'a, Yanawam, Wala'a, Yayashan, Sharamar, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tzalka, Al-Yad, Yamyanka, Yawamam, Yashamash, La'a, Yakaka, Wayarak, Balala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makarai, Yashamar, Athnapashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Taza'atka, Waba'aka, Ma'aitha'a, Wa'idalam. In English, I will lift up my eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help coming from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim, al-damalaka, al-takarash, wa'al-dashakwat, al-kayahana, awaya, it's like Owayabyaka, Yahama Yawan, Ra'ash, Al Imaka, Ya'ara Yamwa, Sawada, Wayatha, Wayatazawa, Al Tazapanyaka, Amarwa, Lakawa, Wanakakiyam, Magawa ya, Wala'a, Yazar, Yazakar, Sham Yasha'ala, Iwada, Kaya, Na Iwatazawa, Laba, Yakadwa, Al Yaka, Barath, Yakarwathwa, Ahalia, Adawam, Wayashmai, Allah, Yam, Mawa'aba, Wahagayam, Gabal, Wa'amawan, Wa'malak, Palashat, Am Yashabia, Tazawar, Gamashawar, Nalawa, Imam, Hayawa, Za'arwai, Labanya Lawat, Salah, Aisha Laham, Kamadian, Kasaya, Sara'a, Kayabian, Banakal, Kwayashwan, Nishamad, Slaki, Nashamad Wa, Ba'aya Da'ira, Haya, Daman, La Adama, Shayathamwa, Nada, Yab, Ya Mawa, Ka'irab, Wakaza Abba, Wakaza Bak, Wakaza Za'al, Mana'ai, Kazal, Nasa, second, Nasaya Kamwa, Ashar, Amarwa, Naya Ra'ash, Lananawa, it's like it, Lanawa, Ath, Na'awath, Alahayim, Alahaya, Shayatamwa, Kagalka, Kakwash, Lapanya Raka, Ka'ash, Daba'ai, it's like it, Daba'ira, Ya'ira, Wa Kalahaba, Dalaha, Hayayam, it's like it, Harayam, Khan, Daradatma, Basa Irika, Babasa, Wapathka, Dabahalam, Mala'a, Panyaham, Kwalawan, Waya, Bakwashwa, Shimka, Yahawa, Yashabwa, Panyaham, Kwalawan, Waya, Bakwashwa, Shimka, Yahawa, Yashabwa, Waya, Bahalawa, Ida'ai, Waya, Kaparwa, Waya, Abadwa, Waya, Da'aiwa, Kaya Atha, Shimka, Yahawa, Labadka, Alawan, Alkalha Arataza. In English, keep thy silence, O God. Hold not thy peace, for lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up thy head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people. They have consulted thy hidden ones. They have said, Come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites of Moab, and the Hagarites, Gabal, and Ammon, and Amalek, and the Philistines, and the inhabitants of Tyre. Asher also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Selah, do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin at the brook of Kison, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb, and like Zeeb. Yea, all their princes like Zabah, and as Zamunah, who said, Let us take to ourselves the houses of God in possession. O my God, make them like a will, as the stubble before the wind, as a fire burneth the wood, as a flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name, O Lord. Let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish. that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high for all the earth. So, which is the turn, Yeshabia, which means be seated. All right, so once again, you know what I'm saying, this is the Sabbath service, of course, though. We're going to get into the precepts pertaining to 2 Kings, I believe, where we stopped last week. We stopped at 10 and 18. So we're starting at verse 18. And we are going to go to verse 24. All right. 2 Kings chapter 18, going down to verse 24. Wayakwa bataza, wayaha, waya'a, ath, ka, hayam, wayamar, alaham, aka, ab, ibada, ath, aba'al, mayat, Yahweh, Ya'ibada, the wa, haraba'a, verse 19, wa'aitha ha, kal, naba, ya'aya, haba'al, kal, ibada, wa, wakal, baha, na ya wa, Kwara Awa, Alaya, Ayash, it's like it. Al, Yapan, Wakoda, Kaya, Zabak, Gadawal, Laya, Laba, Ila, Kal, Ashar, Yapakwad, it's like it. Yapa Koda, La'a, Yaka Yaha, Waya Hawa A, Aisha Ha, Ba'aikwa Baha, Lama Ain, Ha'aba Yada, Ath, Iba the Ya, Haba Ila, verse 20, Wayamar, Yahweh, Qadashwa, Itaza Raha, Laba Ila, Waya Kwa Ra'awa, verse 21, Waya Shalak, Yahweh, Bakal, Yasha Allah, Waya Bawa, Kal, Iba the ya. Haba ila. Wala a. Nasha ara. Ayash. Ishar la a. Ba a. Waya ba wa. Bayath. Haba ila. Waya mala a. Bayath. Haba al. Paha. La paha. Verse 22. Wayamar la ashar. Al. Hamala thakaha. Hawataza'a. Laba wash. Sorry, laba wash. Lakala. Ibadaya. Haba al. Wayataza'a laham. Hamala bawash. Verse 23. Wayaba'a Yahweh. Wayaha wana daba. Ban. Rakhab. Bayath. Haba al. Waya Amar. La'ai Badaya. Haba al. Kapashwa. Wara Awa. Pan. Yash. Paha. I'm a come. Ma'ida, second, Ma'iba the ya, Yahweh. Kaya, Iba the ya, Haba Elah, Laba Dam, verse 24. Waya Bawa, La Aisha Wath, Zabaga, second. Zabakayam, Wayala Wath, Waya Hawa Sham Lawa, Bakawa Taza, Shamana Yam, Ayash, Waya Amar, Ha'a Yash, Ashar, Yamalat, Man, Hana Shamyam, Ashar, Anaya, Mabaya, Al, Yada Yakam, Napa, Napashwa, Daka Dash, Dakash, Napashwa. All right, so what we just read 2 Kings chapter 10, verses 18 through 24. So we're going to go back and we're going to read this in the English, and then we're going to go ahead and break it down. All right. So just check, see if there was any questions in the meantime. And then, of course, just checking over here too. All right. So 2 Kings chapter 10, verse 18. And Jehu gathered all the people together and said unto them, Ahab served Baal a little, but Jehu served him much. It's like it, but Jehu shall serve him much. Now therefore call unto me all the prophets of Baal, all his servants and all his priests. Let none be wanting, for I have a great sacrifice to do to Baal. Whosoever shall be wanting, he shall he shall not live. But Jehu did it in subtlety, to the intent that he might have destroyed the worshippers of Baal. And Jehu said, proclaim a solemn assembly for Baal. And they proclaimed it. And Jehu set through all Israel, and all the worshippers of Baal came, so that there was not a man left that came not. And they came into the house of Baal, and the house of Baal was full from one end to another. And he said unto them, and he said unto him that was over the vestry, bring forth vestments for all the worshippers of Baal. And he brought them forth vestments. And Jehu went, and Jehonadab, the son of Rechab, into the house of Baal, and said unto the worshippers of Baal, search and look there, that be here with you none of the servants of the Lord, but the worshippers of Baal only. And when they went in to offer sacrifice and burnt offerings, Jehu appointed 80 men without, and said, if any of the men who I have brought into your hands escape, he that letteth him go, his life shall be the life of him. Good night. Now, remember, you know what I'm saying, just before this, of course, though, they was, Jehu, you know what I'm saying, had the zeal it was just phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? And he went out, you know what I'm saying, and he allowed other people to do the work that needed to get done. He didn't have to, bloody his hands or anything of that nature. So Jehu, if y'all not familiar with this that's happening here, Jehu went out, right? He saw all the wickedness that was going on, though, between all the kingdoms, of course, and we're going to blot it out. We're going to put it all to rest. And that's what he sought out to do. And he came to the land, of course, though people questioned, Jezebel questioned, and he said, whoever's with me, let her go. And they tossed her, from that window. The eunuchs that was there, they tossed her. It was 3 of them that was there. And they tossed her right out that tower, and she fell. And there was a little bit of blood, I don't know, just a little bit or not, but her blood, spattered, of course, though, and the horses trampled her to death. She was put to death, though. And he said, what? Let it be, fulfilled as the prophet Elijah, has foretold. And he went out, and he put all those men, to death. The children of Ahab were put to death. He said, appoint now whoever's going to stand and fight on behalf of the house and the seat of Ahab. To all you leaders and whatever, appoint somebody, put somebody there. Y'all decide amongst yourselves. And they was just like, wait. We gonna go against him? Nah, we can't. We are going to lose. And sure enough, with that, they decided that they weren't going to stand against him. They were going to stand with him. So do as you please. They appointed none. And of course, take the heads, of those 70 offsprings of Ahab. And they went and they put them all to death. They brought the heads, of course, and they laid it out in rows. 2 rows, right? 2 rows, like 2 ranks. They laid out 2 ranks, at the gate, of course, though. And those 2 ranks, of the heads of the children, of Ahab, who could have sat on the seat, who could have raised up the kingdom of Ahab once again, were all laid there. But nonetheless, you still have the servants of Ahab that was still there. And that was the question that he asked. He said, he said something like, I've done great, against, I've conspired against, my master, of course, though, right? And sought his death or something along the line, just paraphrasing. But who killed these? Who put these men to death? He goes, if I'm wrong, for conspiring against my master, of course, though, Then what about these that now lay here? These two heaps. It was two heaps. It was a row in a row, basically, of the heads of Ahab's children who could have taken up and carried that throne. The masters, you know what I'm saying, went and put them all to death. And of course, Jahab, you know what I'm saying, Jehu was just like, nah, this ain't gonna work. And of course, the brother, you know what I'm saying, what was it, Ahaziah? It's like it. Yeah, the brother of Ahaziah, king of Judah, they came through. He tossed them, you know what I'm saying, and he took them as prisoners, of course, and I believe he put them to death. Now, he comes to the point where he sees Jehonadab, the son of Rechab, right? The son of Rechab, and he goes, are you with me? Is it peace? Are you righteous? He goes, hey man, you with the Most High? Or you out here with the rest of them? And he goes, I serve the Most High. So he goes, give me your hand. He took his hand, he pulled him up, you know what I'm saying, on the chair. He says, come watch my zeal. See the zeal that I got for the Most High. And that's where we are right now. As we go and we read, you know what I'm saying, verses 18 through 24. And that's some marvelous, you know what I'm saying, zeal that he has. The fact is that he was not afraid, you know what I'm saying, but he was very wise and he was very subtle, you know what I'm saying, in whatever he did. You may look at it this day like, oh, get arms and go. That's not what it's saying or telling us to do at all. But look and see what happened here. Verse 18. And 2 Kings chapter 10, verse 18. And Jehu gathered all the people together and said unto them, Ahab served Baal. So if y'all been wondering why, you know what I'm saying, Jehu was out here, you know, putting to death of all the people that served, that came after, you know what I'm saying, Ahab, this is why. Because Jehu served Baal. You know what I'm saying, we lost, you know what I'm saying, the kingdoms over serving other gods, man. We were being, you know, persecuted. We were on the brink of being X'd out. Why? Because we were serving other gods and not the Most High. And Jehu was like, nah, we're going to set this straight. So Ahab and those, you know what I'm saying, Ahab was already dead. But those that served under Ahab, you know what I'm saying, were still about. Right? So his servants, his children, of course, though. And this is where, you know what I'm saying, we come to like more or less like a conclusion of it, right? He goes, after gathering the people, he says, he make an announcement. He says, Ahab served Baal just a little bit. Ahab served Baal a little. Think about it, you know what I'm saying? Like, when we talk about, you know, serving Satan, right? It's like, certain, man, listen. Oh, President Biden, you know what I'm saying? He serves, you know what I'm saying? He served, you know what I'm saying, the Mother Earth. He served Mother Earth, but he really didn't do it right. He only served Mother Earth a little bit. Let me show you how to really serve Mother Earth. I serve Mother Earth, you know what I'm saying, with every bit and every part of me. And that's what he's getting at, right? He goes, well, it's like, he didn't say that, but it's just like, it's like President Biden really doesn't, you know what I'm saying, serve Mother Earth. But I will serve Mother Earth greatly. You will see, you know what I'm saying, that the Mother Earth that Joe Biden, you know what I'm saying, is serving, it's nothing. That birthday party, I'm saying, that, you know, he gave you, nothing. It fails in comparison. It pales in comparison to that celebration that I'm going to put on. To that feast that is going to, it's going to be known for generations. So everybody's kind of like, oh, let's find out. And that's what we read right here. It says, Ahab served Baal a little, but Jehu shall serve him much. Jehu shall serve him much. Now therefore, call unto me all the prophets of Baal. Hey man, listen, y'all serving Baal, but y'all not doing it right. Let me show you how to truly serve Baal, right? Let me show you how to really serve Baal. So call unto me all the prophets of Baal, and all his servants, and his priests. Let none be wanting, for I have a great sacrifice to do to Baal. Listen, if you are going to want for anything, I can't have it. Because I have a sacrifice that I need to make. And in order for me to make this sacrifice, you cannot be wanting one bit. It's like that miracle water, you know what I'm saying, that people look for from the church. Oh man, they will drain out their last savings because they want to live longer, because they want to walk again, because they want to be healed. Give up everything, you know what I'm saying? Come get it. Come get it now. And here it is, you know what I'm saying, where they are coming. Oh, okay. Look, we have a great sacrifice, you know what I'm saying, to make to Mother Earth, though, and it will not work. It will not prevail if there is any wanting whatsoever. So come on, let's go. Everybody, not one, but everybody. Everybody that serves Mother Earth, we need you all to come together right now. We are going to do this, and we're going to do it right. We're going to do it together, and none shall want. None shall be wanting. There shall be none left to want. And it's just like, man, my dreams come true. What is that? Wonder Woman 1864 or something like that, 1964, 1984, whatever. Where she was out there and people, you know what I'm saying, had desires. And the desires, you know what I'm saying, was just mounting up, and the earth was starting to devastate, and you saw destruction coming. But no matter what, it just got passed on from one to another to another to another. Nah, we don't got time for that. Let's just get it done with. Everybody come together right now. If you are wanting, if you have desires, come on, let's get it. There you go. Mother Earth there's going to be a great sacrifice to Mother Earth. Let's go ahead and do that now. None shall be wanting, for I have a great sacrifice to do to Baal. Whosoever shall be wanting, he shall not live. If you are left wanting, you will not live. But Jehu did it in subtlety, to the intent that he might destroy the worshipers of Baal. Understand? Y'all out here saying serve Mother Earth. Man, listen, to hell with that serve Mother Earth thing. That nonsense is not going to fix the problem of our people. People are out here running some, Mother Earth is going to save us. Mother Earth is not going to save us. Mother Earth is not going to fix the problem, you know what I'm saying, that we have as a people, as a nation. Mother Earth is the problem. Serving Mother Earth, you know what I'm saying, is the problem. Serving money. Money is a God, you know what I'm saying, that we serve. Birthdays are gods, you know what I'm saying, that we serve. That happiness that we seek after, that we want for ourselves. I just want to be happy and feel, God damn it, you got to do no work, you're just deserving? Well then, isn't everybody else deserving because they're alive? So no one should do work, right? No one should put any effort, you know what I'm saying, into bettering themselves. No one should put the time in, you know what I'm saying, to fix the problems that have plagued us as a people. God damn it, man. Why do you think, I'm saying, we're so destroyed now? Because it's all I want. I want. I want. I work hard, I'm saying, so my brothers and sisters, I'm saying, don't have to continue to suffer. So they don't get these false ideas, I'm saying, that they are uh, a they or a them. These pronouns, I'm saying, that they've been peddling and pushing, I'm saying, on our children. That's some nonsense. Where they have to go and cut themselves in order to feel some type of a lie. I need to cut myself. What was it? What's the bastard name, man? John something. He said, I cut myself today. Why? Why did he cut himself? Johnny Cash, right? Johnny Cash says, I cut myself today. Something about to see if he's alive. To see if he feels. He's dead inside. That's so many of us today, man. We go out here and we push ourselves, I'm saying, to hurt and pain and suffering. Why? Because we're really dead inside. There is nothing, I'm saying, that can fix us that is out here provided by Mother Nature. Provided, I'm saying, by money. Look at all these celebrities who are out here what? Johnny Depp and whatever her name is. They're battling out in courts. Why? Because they're unfulfilled. Defamation of character. They're going back and forth, I'm saying, showing how truly despicable they are. That same thing goes with us today, man. We are absolutely, I'm saying, despicable. Thinking that we should just have everything given to us. Scripture says, I'm saying, that we must work. Do the work while it is day, so when it is night, no man shall work. Okay, let us stop going to our slaves, right? Let us stop going to our slaveries. Let us stop, I'm saying, cutting the grass. Let us just let nature, I'm saying, provide for us, right? Let us just do that and see how far we will get. See how well off we'll be. Let's stop using our brains and our minds, I'm saying, to, better and enhance ourselves. Let's stop doing that. Let's just sit back and enjoy the earth, the nice fresh air. We don't need cars anymore. We'll walk wherever we need to go. We don't need hospitals. Why? Because there are herbs and plants, I'm saying, that will fix us. We don't need doctors. Why? Because the earth will provide. That is a foolish mindset for us to have. You need to study, I'm saying, the medicines. Study, I'm saying, the technology. Because when there's a sudden earthquake, the earth shakes and buildings start to fall over, trees start to fall. There's great storms that destroys what? Your livelihood, your place of rest, your place of refuge. What are you going to do? Well, it must be. It is meant for us to go. It reminds me, I'm saying, of an episode of, I don't know what the heck it's called. It's an episode of Stargate Atlantis Universe. Stargate Universe. Or Stargate Universe, whatever the heck. They would sacrifice anybody over the age of 18. Once you turned 18, of course, though, they would put you to death. Because there was something about being over the age of 18 that the wraith or whatever these beasts were, they would come in, they would pillage the location that they were at. Not knowing good and well that it just had something to do with some technology that they did not know anything about. That same thing applies to us, man. Look, we need, you know what I'm saying, technology. We need, you know what I'm saying, science. We need all these things, of course, though. But how we use it, we don't use it, you know what I'm saying, to, you know, serve the Most High. We use it, you know what I'm saying, to hurt ourselves. We use this technology, you know what I'm saying, and this information that we have to do what? To serve other gods. That's a problem. Mother Earth will provide. That's just some nonsense. You mean the Most High will provide? The Most High, oh, well, you call the Most High, we call Mother Earth. It's all the same. It's not the same. And that's what we must understand. Baal, you know what I'm saying, was not the Most High. Baal, you know what I'm saying, made it so that you can have all types of unlawful sex. Baal made it so that you can have relations with the other nations. So no, it's not the same. They're different gods, of course, though. And Jehu was saying, no, I won't stand for it. But hey, listen, everybody, you know, who serves and worships Baal, yo, we need to come together, man. We need to make a great sacrifice to Baal, but none shall be wanting. Yet every need and desire, you know what I'm saying, that has to be satisfied, of course, though. And if anybody is still wanting, they'll be put to death. Oh my. We don't want to die. But guess what? You're still wanting. I want to have, you know what I'm saying, a 6-figure job. I want to have a massive house. I want to have a great family. I want to be able to do whatever the hell you choose when you think that you can do it. Which makes no sense. Because it's not free. You got to put some type of work into it. So Jehu, verse 19, it says, but Jehu did it in subtlety to the intent that he might have destroyed the worshipers of Baal. Yeah, man, listen, these bastards got to go. They are out here worshiping Baal. And that is not what we should be doing. That is not our job. That is not our focus. You go into the church, of course, though, Obama. Nah, man. Verse 20, and Jehu said, proclaim a solemn assembly for Baal. And they proclaimed it. Make a celebration for Baal. Hey, man, we're going to gather here, you know what I'm saying, for Baal. That's what we're going to do. We're not gathering, you know what I'm saying, for ourselves. We're gathering for whom? Baal. Because that's the God that they serve. That's the God that they worship. And Jehu sent through all Israel and all the worshipers. And Baal came so that there was not a man left. Not a man left that came not. And they came into the house of Baal. And the house of Baal was full from one end to another. All right, everybody. Y'all saw Independence Day? Y'all saw, you know what I'm saying, how they all, you know what I'm saying, gathered on the tower? Yay, we're not coming in peace. Like, what are you talking about? You excited? What was it, Vivica A. Fox? She was just like, don't go, girl. Don't go. Sure enough, her friend was right up there with a sign. Boom! They fired that beam and started to destroy him. It was too late. It was too late. Well, they came, you know what I'm saying, as instructed to serve and worship Baal and to be without wanting. Now, we don't need anymore. We don't need to want. All of our needs are met. You want to be in the matrix. You want to be plugged in. You want to be a zombie. You want to just have pleasure. We have to change that. We have to be different. We cannot go out here saying, I got to get this money, I got to get this paper, and don't give a damn about our brothers and sisters, man. How about, you know what I'm saying, we look out for our brothers? How about we look out for our sisters, man? If you go out now, you know what I'm saying, the cost of living alone is far beyond what you can afford. It's far beyond what you can afford, man. But what happens? Well, you work 2, 3 jobs. Somebody said the other day, they said, I've never known that you lived in a project and you got to pay National Grid. You got to pay electric. You got to pay for gas. You paying $1,000 a month and you got to pay, you know what I'm saying, for gas. And you got to pay for electric. That's something. Verse 22. And he said unto him that was over the vestry, bring forth vestment for all the worshipers of Baal. And he brought them forth vestment. So he said, bring forth vestment. Vestment, which is like the garments, you know what I'm saying, that you see in a Christian church. Those ceremonial robes. You ever see those the Blair Witch Project or something like that, or these cults? They have these robes. It might be all black, it might be red, purple, whatever color it is. Who the hell cares? They put these robes on. They may have hoods. You ever see those fraternities? What? They put on the colors and they put their hood on. Hey man, they come together. They wear their colors. They're ceremonial. Graduation is going on right now, isn't it? You have graduation going on. So Lockie, you know what I'm saying? I just read something recently about down in Mississippi, a brother, you know, who was assaulted, set to graduate May 25th. Prom is supposed to be tonight. But for his senior year, he is not going to his prom. And the family is left wondering why. What am I talking about? I'm just talking about, you know, graduation coming up. That's it. Put on the cap and gown, the robe. Depending on what school you graduate from, it could be green, could be blue, could be purple. But he had them put on these ceremonial robes. That's what he's saying. It said, verse 22, and he said unto him that was over the vestry, bring forth vestments for all the worshipers of Baal. Because if we go back to verse 21, it said, and Jehu sent through all Israel and all the worshipers. So if you read that, it's like, man, everybody in the kingdom was there. Everyone. But how do you know who is who? Well, bring forth vestment for everyone that worship Baal. So now they're all gathered. You'll see those that are dressed, I'm saying, in plain clothes. Then you see those that are dressed in the vestments for Baal. So now, as we keep reading, let's go ahead. Verse 23, and Jehu went, and Jehonadab, the son of Rechab, into the house of Baal, and said unto the worshipers of Baal, search and look that there be here with you none of the servants of the Lord, but the worshipers of Baal only. Well, there you go. This is how you was able to tell who was there. Right? Come on, everybody gather together. Everybody that's there, everybody that's gathered is what? Worshippers of Baal. Worshippers of Baal. So now they're like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. See my fellow man. And said unto the worshippers of Baal, search and look that there be here with you none of the servants of the Lord, but the worshippers of Baal only. Verse 24. And when they went in to offer sacrifices and burnt offerings, Jehu appointed 80. I believe that's 40 men. 40 men. All right, you 40. He put 40 men without, meaning if you had 10 exit, you may have had 4 men at each exit. 4 men at each exit. So it may have stayed where 10 of them, you know what I'm saying, stayed at the doors, and the other 3, or the other 30 in this case, went throughout the crowd. And this is what he said. Jehu appointed 80 men without, and said, if any of the men whom I have brought into your hands, they're now at your mercy. They're here to burn incense. They're here to offer gifts to Baal. They're here to serve their Lord. They're here to make sacrifice unto Baal. Your job is to make sure. He said, if any of the men, it's like it, Jehu appointed 80 men without, and said, if any of the men whom I have brought into your hands escape, he that letteth him go, his life shall be for the life of him. That's it. You got one job. Not to let one go. One whatsoever. That's your one job. And I know, you know what I'm saying, y'all might look and be like, man, that's harsh. Brother, sister, if you see the state and conditions of your brothers and your sisters, you wouldn't sit there and say that's harsh. They have one little Jewish girl every year, Anne Frank. The story of Anne Frank. Goddamn, weren't there other Jewish people? But we hear about the one little girl, Anne Frank, in her diary. I remember, you know what I'm saying, in English class, right? Was it English literature? We had to read the diary of Anne Frank. We had to write a report about Anne Frank. Ain't that something? How deep do we dive into the history of slavery? Oh, Sojourner Truth. Okay, what about it? She led the people free up north. Blacks were out in the field and they picked cotton. And that's about the extent of all we really get. People pick cotton. Look, it is a nice day, right? It's like 70, 80 degrees outside. There are those that are working towards the beaches, getting in the swimming pools. You got the lawnmowers. I know y'all hear the lawn outside. People out there mowing the lawn. They got the grill fired up. Buckets of ice and all types of drinks. I got brothers, you know what I'm saying, that's headed to camp right now. To cry out to our brothers and sisters. Not to those that worship Mother Earth, not to those that worship Baal, but those, you know what I'm saying, who want to live righteous. Those, you know what I'm saying, who want to see this suffering come to an end. Look, don't think that we don't want to have good things or nice things. We do. It'd be nice, you know what I'm saying, to be out there. I don't even know what a Mai Tai is. But heck, maybe I want to go outside and sip on the back of my porch a Mai Tai. Maybe I want to go out there, you know what I'm saying, and, you know, watch the game, you know what I'm saying, or I kick back and relax. While my brothers is cooking on the grill. We are going out, you know what I'm saying, brothers, sisters, turn back, you know what I'm saying, from your wicked ways. Turn back, you know what I'm saying, from following other gods. Turn back, you know what I'm saying, why? Because death and destruction is coming about. Hey, man, there are angels all about, you know what I'm saying, ready to put us to death. What the general was saying, what? There are plagues, you know what I'm saying, that would occur. And when it was sheath, the angel, I'm going to just use this as an example because I don't got a sheath with me right now. But this right here is going to serve as that sheath. Right? The angel would have his sword ready. As long as it was in its sheath. In this case, this is going to be the sheath. People lived. But whenever, you know what I'm saying, it came out, people died. That death, you know what I'm saying, was the plague that came about the land. Well, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, if we want to not die, well, why don't we do as we did, you know what I'm saying, in in Egypt? Follow the instructions of the priests and the prophets. Wait. Well, Moses just told them to sprinkle blood, you know what I'm saying, on the doorpost, and that was it. Y'all miss everything else though, right? Y'all get caught up into the little fine details. Well, they only had to do the one thing. They only had to do the one time. No. Why do you think, you know what I'm saying, Moses went and talked about the law? This is what the other nations were doing, and we are not going to do that.
We're being wicked. We are not going to be wicked. We're being whoremongers. We are not allowed to be whoremongers. We're not allowed to raise our children to be whoremongers. Jehu did what? He allowed those that serve Ahab to put to death their own people. They chose. Instead, they could have all just what? Fell upon him. It was two, right? Two kings came up against Jehu. Well, there were 70 potential kings here. You mean to tell me 70 potential kings could not have what? They could not have overcame Jehu. So they feared and honored. They feared the Most High. I'm not going to say honored. They feared the Most High, the God that Jehu served. Well, why don't you? Why don't you serve or fear the God of Israel? The God that we serve. The Israelite School and Universal Practical Knowledge. Why don't you follow and fear that God? That God, you know what I'm saying, who can put a nation to death or make it as if they never existed. Because you want to shake your tail feather? Because you want to go out and have a very epicurious life? I just want to be happy. You will never be happy. You will never be fulfilled. You will always be wanting. You will always, you know what I'm saying, have another reason to complain. The children of Israel, you know what I'm saying, wandered in the desert, it's like in the wilderness. And as though they don't have to go and pick cotton, I got anything better, you know what I'm saying, than this locust, this manna? God damn, nigga, like you don't gotta go out here and build bricks and mortars all goddamn day for palaces that you can't live in. Oh wait, same thing's going on today, isn't it? It is. We are going out and establish all types of work, and we can't even partake in the benefits or the rewards. God damn. I wonder why. It's almost as if, you know what I'm saying, it's a curse, right? It's almost as if there's a plague, you know what I'm saying, that's upon you. Your finances. Good night. It might make sense a little bit more, you know what I'm saying, if you stop going after your wants and desires and follow after the Most High. Stop giving in to your lust and say, yes, Lord. Bring your simple behind and get into the seats. We have food programs. We have prison programs. Why? Because our people need food. Our people need guidance. Our people need what? They need someone to show compassion on them, but to also guide them as well. Oh, so you want to be a whore? It's okay. We all have sexual desires. You should be able to have sex with whomever you please. What? That goes completely against the scriptures. And then you wonder why there's so much suffering. You wonder why that we're the highest in AIDS, HIV. You wonder why, I'm saying, our community is utterly destroyed. Because we will have psychiatrists, psychologists, mental health behavior specialists make an excuse for us to be wicked. Not here in the Israelite School Universal Practical Knowledge. Hey, you suffer, you know what I'm saying, because you don't have this, whatever. Here's how you fix that. You're cruel, you know what I'm saying, because you did not have love and affection as a child. Because no one cared for you. Let me show you how to fix it. Go ahead and do this. But before you know it, you're completely cured. But you can't be cured if you're looking back, if you're following after other gods, if you're still going after your wants and your desires. It's like, yeah, that's my time. Let's go ahead and wrap it up. Just checking real quick. We're going to go ahead and we're going to do the prayers. All right. Majum. Shaw, turn, face the east. Do the prayers. In the Hebrew, Lord's Prayer. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Qadash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malakwavka, Daba'ah, Ratzayka, Hayah, Aisha, Baratza, Kawa, Hayah, Bashemayim, Lathananawa, Lakam, Kal, Yawam, Wasalaknawa, Kabawatnawa, Kasalaknawa, Kabawatnawa, Wala'ah, Dabayaynawa, Wanasai Wal, Abar, Hawashaynawa, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwath, Wahala Allah, Wala Parath, La Iwalumium, Amen. In English, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. The blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatha Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai, why Malaki Allah, why Allah Hayim, Matazabaya, Alawapim Hana, Ha Alawapim. Hasabranyam, Hakwatazayanyam, Hakakagayam, Wahakwatim, Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, the water. Amen. In English, bless you, Yahweh, and Yahweh Shai, and Michael, the angels, Commander General Hana, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters. Yahweh, and name Yahweh Shai. Thank you, so be it. Akat, the power, in Hebrew. Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Wabkushah, the Thundernawa, Akat, La Para, Ka Makala, Ka Madawa, Akat, La Tahar, Hamatazariah, Akat, La Hakim, Hamakim, Hakat, Awakarawath, Hatsama Allah, Lagarashan, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, the water, Amen. In English, Yahweh, in name Yahweh Shai, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness, all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out. In name Yahweh Shai, thank you, so be it. Psalms 121 in Hebrew. Aisha'ah, Ayan Yah, Al-Haharam, Mahayan, Yaba'ah, Isaiah, Ma'ain, Yahweh, Aisha, Shamayam, Ra'aratza, Ayathan, Lamawat, Ragalka, Ayawam, Shamarka, Hana'ah, La'ah, Yanawam, Wala'ah, Yayashan, Shawamar, Yasha'ala, Yahweh. It's like it. Shamarka, Yahweh, Tzalka, Al-Yad, Yamyanka, Yawamam, Hashamash, La'ah,
Yakaka, Wayarak, Balaya, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makarai, Yashamar, Atham Pashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Taza Athka, Waba'aka, Ma'aitha'a, Wa'idalam. In English, I will lift up my eyes into the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. Behold, the Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forward and even forevermore. Psalms 83 in Hebrew. Alahayim, al-damalaka, al-thaka kurash, wa al-shakwat, al-kayahana, awaya yabyaka, yahama yawan, ra'ash, al-aimaka, ya'ira yamwa, sawada, wayatha, ya'itazawa, al-tazapanu yaka, amarawa, lakawa, wanakakidam, magawa. It's like it, magawa, yeah. It's like it, magal, ya. Wa'ala, wala'a, yatazar, yazakar, sham yasha'ala, iwada, kaya, na'awatazawa, laba, yakadwa, al yaka, baryat, Yakarwathwa, Alahaya, Adawam, Wa, Yashamai, Alayam, Waba'a, Wahagayam, Gabal, Waimawan, Waimalak, Palashath, Anyashabia, Tazawar, Gam Ashawar, Nalawa, Aiman, Hayawa, Za'arwai, Labanya Lawat, Salah, Aisha, Laham, Kamadya, Kamadya, Kasaya, Sara'ah, Kayabyan, Wanakal, Wayashwan, Nashamadwa, Bayan, Da'ira, Hayawa, Daman, La'adama, Shayathamwa, Lada, Yabmawa, Ka'irab, Wakazaba, Wakatazal, Mana'ai, Kau Nasa'a, Yakamwa, Ashar, Amawa, Nayarasha, it's like it, Nayarasha, the Nawa, Na'awath, Alahaya, Shayathamwa, Kagauka, Kakwash, Lapanya, Rakah, Ka'ash, Dabara'ai, Yaira, Wa, Kalahaba, Kalahat, Harayam, Khan, Dawadatma, Basa Irika, Babasa, Wapathka, Dabahalam, Mala'a, Panyaham, Kwalawan, Waya, Wakwashwa, Shemka, Yahawa, Yashabra, Waya, Balahayu, Bahawa, Ida Ai, Waya, Kaparwa, Waya, Abadwa, Waya, the Aiwa, Kaya, Atha, Shemka, Yahawa, Abaka, Al Yawan, Al Kazaha, Al Kaha, Arataza. Verse in English, keep not thy silence, O God, hold not thy peace, be not still, O God, for lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people. They have consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel shall be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent, for they are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites of Moab, and the Hagarenes, Gebal, and Ammon, and Amalek, and the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Asher also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Selah, do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kison, which appeared at Endor. They become as dung for the earth, make their nobs like a Reb, and like Zeeb, yea, all their princes as Zabah and as Amunah, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of God in possession. O my God, make them like a wheel, as a stubble before the wind, as a fire burneth the wood, as a flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name, O Lord. Let them be confounded confounded in trouble forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that they may know, that men may know, that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, are the most high over all the earth. Saul, your Shabbat sisters may be seated. One courteous salute to the men of Israel. Imagine Shabbat. Imagine Barak. Yahweh Hashem Yashai Barakatam. Yazamatai. Hands down. Saul. Sisters. Imagine, which is to stand. Courteous salute to the sisters. Imagine Shabbat. Imagine Barak. Yahweh Shamar Alathan Ba'Shem Yahushai. Yazamatai. Class dismissed.